Hey guys, so sorry I'm late posting my video. I had intended to do it from Bakersfield. So for those of you that watched last week, you know that I had to do a little road trip. We just got back into San Francisco from driving 5 hours from Bakersfield back to here. It was a very blustery drive. But the time in Bakersfield got a little crazy, and so you're getting a video now. So what have I got to update? So a couple of things I learned this week. One of which, and I think it's probably one of the more important lessons for me this week, was don't go too long without eating. So I was down with my husband's family this weekend, and I didn't have my usual buffet of string cheese and lunch meat and yogurt and protein bars and all sorts of other stuff to kind of keep me going. I usually eat probably every 3.5 to 4 hours at a minimum. And we went quite a long time before we were supposed to have dinner, and I'd had a challenging time because the food that was available at the family events was not really bariatric friendly. It was a lot of starch and sugar and things like that, and I hadn't told any of them, and I didn't really want to inconvenience anybody, and it wasn't appropriate at the time for me to say, oh, I need special food, and I couldn't get to a grocery store, so dinner was kind of late. And so I was super hungry by the time the food came, and I ordered a grilled salmon with broccoli, knowing I wouldn't eat all of it, and ate the salmon. And what I had a hard time with was my head, I must eat and I am hungry, kind of overcame my sense of how much should I eat. So I ate too fast, which is an old habit that I still struggle with. And I ate too much and literally had to go upstairs and be sick, which was not so much fun, and I don't recommend it any time of the day. So really didn't listen to the signals. I get the hiccups a lot when I am full, but didn't listen to the signals that my body sends out saying you're done. And also didn't listen to the you don't have to eat everything on your plate, even though the portion was huge. I mean, my husband ate half the fish too, and there was still tons left over. So really struggled with that, and it was not fun being sick, but, you know, it happens. I'm still learning. I feel like it's still an education. It's also a bit of the learning that it's okay to leave stuff on your plate, and you're not being wasteful. You're actually being more wasteful to overfeed yourself than really eat appropriately. I had that a couple of times. So this week I had to go out with some vendors at my work, and they didn't comment about what I was eating, but the waiter sure notices what you eat. So I ordered some soup as a starter, and then some just tuna poke as my entree, just a little bowl of it. And I probably ate a third of the soup and about a third of the tuna, which is about normal for me, and didn't really comment on it, and just was like, nope, it was lovely. And they all say, oh, you know, is there a problem with the food or something like that? So yeah, ordering out is still challenging. And again, got to learn to eat regularly so that I don't overeat and make myself sick again, because that's just no fun. And fortunately, I had somewhere I could go and take care of everything. But anyway, what else did I want to talk about? Oh, something I wanted to share with you this week was my favorite food recipe that has come out of surgery. It was something that my friend of mine gave me, that just makes your own fruit-flavored yogurt with fresh fruit, but actually with rhubarb and fage yogurt. And so we're going to cut away to that video real quick so you can see how I make it. Just a little tip for folks. Let me know if you like this on my various different food things. I'm more than happy to put more recipes and what am I eating in my videos as I go forward. So let's go to the video. Okay, this is my favorite breakfast recipe. Well, actually, it's kind of my any time of day recipe when I want something substantial but tasty and a little bit more interesting than your regular yogurt. And it's my version of kind of fruit on the bottom, and I know everything that's in there. So let me show you what I do. So let me show you my ingredients. So nice bowl for cooking. This is frozen rhubarb. I just took fresh rhubarb and cut it up into little slices. You can see, can you see? Little slices there. I keep it in the freezer so it stays nice and fresh. Our friend the fage yogurt, which has 20 grams of protein per cup, which is great. And then last but not least, Truvia or Splenda. Well, not Splenda, but Stevia. That's what the generic brand is of the sweetener. But I put like 5 or 6 pieces, and then let me see if I can, sorry, that's not going to work. 5 or 6 pieces of the rhubarb in the bowl with about a tablespoon of water and half a packet, because they come in little, you can see I've got one open, half a packet of Truvia. And I microwave it for 2 minutes, and it usually comes out, and I'll mush up the rhubarb with a spoon and then stick it in the fridge for a little while. And then I'll add like half a cup to a cup of yogurt and just mix it all together. And it's just delicious. And the tartness of the rhubarb with a little bit of sweet from the Truvia just makes for an excellent breakfast. So very simple, very easy, very tasty fruit on the bottom yogurt. Okay, so hopefully that was hopeful. So last thing I wanted to check in on is the scale. I think, because I don't remember what weight I put last week because I've been really bad at logging my weight on my chart on the fridge, is down 1.8, which is 35.8 pounds to date. That may be the same as last week. I don't remember. The weird thing is if I went by the scale at my gym, which is one of those bar ones where you put the slatty thing and you move it around, I'm actually down another 2 pounds from that. So I had a whole discussion with myself this week of which scale did I go through? Would I go through my home scale or do I go through the gym scale? And because I've been consistent with my home scale, I'm going to stick with my home scale. But it was kind of exciting to be another 2 pounds down according to the scale at the gym. That being said, and which is why I'm kind of like, did I go up or did I go down? I don't remember. I had that dreaded Mother Nature blip in the middle of the week, and ladies, you all know what I'm talking about. It's literally you wake up and you're like, oh, my stomach feels not so good, and ta-da, there's 4 pounds more on the scale, and it goes away again in a week. But it's literally you wake up and you're suddenly 4 pounds heavy, and you know it's all water and that it's not possible that it's actual weight coming on because you're just not eating that much. But it's frustrating, and so I've started to actually note on my reports when that's all due and coming, because I also find I get the munchies more the week before and I graze a little bit more than I should, which then affects the scales. So the good news is the week after I'm always a lot better on the whole thing. So scale is doing well. Fitness is also doing well. Really feel like I'm running more and I'm really beginning to see the results, and I'm actually going to start reporting my fastest per minute mile time because that's really what I'm measuring too. So I got down to an 11:20 this week on one of my runs, which was fantastic. I actually did an 11:22 last weekend on a 5-mile run, which in San Francisco is a big deal because a lot of hills. So really excited about all of that. Oh, excuse me, got the hiccups. I am going to go finish unpacking, go have dinner with my husband. Have a great weekend. And I'm sorry, I will hiccup some more. And I will see you all next week. Have a good one. Bye.